flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Right, we are now live, gentlemen. Welcome. Uncle John, Laurie, Mac, James, everyone else. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Peter, if you're there, welcome to you too. Can't see any other names yet. Okay, so I'm going to just fall right into the house with this open door. As you guys can see there, me and Uncle John have been playing behind the scenes a little bit with explain map enhancement. We picked up a couple of issues with Auto a while ago, and we've been just, quietly using it, but not very happy. And I've been hesitant for the longest time to use map enhancement, and then Uncle John talked me into it a couple of days ago. And so this is map enhancement, and I want to tell you something. We didn't have half the hassle we had with Auto, so it's much more friendly to us. We ventured into the payware side of things, but there's a free side and a payware side that you can look at. The free side is exactly like Auto. You're not going to miss anything. It's exactly the same thing, all right? And then obviously, if you go into the payware side of things, you get access to slightly higher resolution graphics, apparently, the pictures, So anyway, that's where we're at right now. And we're going to fly from Port Elizabeth back the opposite direction that I did this morning. Yesterday. Was it this morning? No, I actually flew this offline this morning. I was just here on Discord with the guys. Yeah, so we're going to just fly back to Joburg. It's not real time because real time in South Africa currently is like dusk. I mean, there's no point. We can't see the orthos. I've got xEnviro running for the weather. Fortunately, there are no clouds here. We'll check what it's like en route, and then we can ooh and ah over the satellite imaging. Right, so anyway, in a nutshell, I like the interface. The user interface is much nicer, and honestly, it's much faster to get going and to stop it than actual Auto is. So anyway, now you know from my side as well that I approve. Right, so there's nothing wrong with Auto. And if you go to this one and you stick to the non-payware free side, it's the same maps, same images, same thing, just a different user interface. So you need to take that into consideration. Otherwise, got to put your money out and get to the rest. So that's it. That's in a nutshell. That's what we wanted to show you. In terms of graphics, I think the biggest change here really is the new way that Explain actually displays. I'm going to quickly go back here, see if I can actually show you guys. I find it very interesting. They limit what you can see, and as you zoom, look how the trees grow in the distance. See? So they've changed the way Explain does things. I just wish it would be more memory and VRAM optimized, you know, because right now, I'll show you my settings. There's no ways that I can fly with settings like this in the UK. Whoever watched my stream yesterday will know I suffered. Look at this. I mean, it's just amazing.
And it also visually shows you the files being loaded, so you know it's loaded.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the program itself, Map Enhancement. Yeah, it's got a little block at the bottom, and it actually shows you how these little images are downloaded. Plus, it gives you a count, and then it shows you when it's doing them and so on. Anyway, yeah, it's nice difference, nice different thing. Yeah.
And it updates all the time, Nico.
Sorry, say again.
He's also doing updates. It's not just, look, you don't hear from him again.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
updating.
The program is still being actively developed. That's what you mean. Yeah. It's a question. Oh, and you can talk with him via email with the developer. You know, so there's a couple of bonuses to the whole process. So anyway, that's it. That's what we wanted to show you.
Out of internet speed, you've got fibre, haven't you, Nico?
I've got fibre, yes.
What's your internet speed, John?
Currently only about 70 meg.
Okay. But still quite high.
Yeah. It's not dial-up or ADSL. It is fibre.
Yeah.
Both sides. Yeah. So that helps.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
You ready to go, Uncle John?
More or less.
Okay, because I'm going to push.
Well, I'm going to be a bit longer then, because I've only just started loading.
All right, no worries. Go. Laurie, are you flying with?
No, I'm not flying. I was just watching. Okay. The last few days, I was also trying to work with Map Enhancement, but I have had some difficulties in getting it working.
Really?
That's what we've been working on.
Okay. Well, look. We had one or two strange things happen. And at the end of the day, I don't think me and Uncle John agree exactly on what went wrong. But it was resolved in hours, not days. You know, this quick couple of things we had to do: restart, reinstall WinFSP on the current version, you know, exclude the antivirus, you know, make sure that there's nothing hindering it, you know. I had to wait. I feel I had to wait a few hours to get the Pro going. The Pro just didn't work immediately. I gave up last night. So this morning when I switched it on, it was working. So I got the impression that I had to wait either for the money to reflect in their account before they switch it on, or there was a propagation on the servers that didn't happen or something. But it blocked me. I couldn't use it for a couple of hours. So then now it's working.
Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
I got a problem. My screen's gone upside down.
You're joking.
No, I'll show you.
Well, you are flying in the southern hemisphere, John.
How the hell do I rotate that?
How the hell did you get there?
Don't know.
Press your normal button to go back to your pilot view. There.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm the only one that's actually logged into the network here. I can't see anyone else.
Hold on. I'm glad you said I haven't logged on yet.
No worries. No, take your time then. I'll wait for you.
So is that map enhancement together with Simheaven, Nico?
Yes, yeah.
And did you also download the map enhancement overlays, or you just use the
No, I
11.
downloaded the overlays, but then I removed them because I'm using the overlays from Simheaven.
Okay.
Hello,
Starting
Luigi,
pushback, and you may start
Giuliano.
engines.
All good. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness, yeah, that's Nico. I am so happy to be ahead of Uncle John for a change that I didn't even start my APU.
I am now online.
And Nico, which maps do you recommend, Bing or Google?
It's a personal choice. I find that the Google ones look a bit washed out compared to the Bing ones. Hello, Peter.
Are you using Bing?
No, I'm using the Google one at this moment. But I get a feeling, I used Bing yesterday, and I just get a feeling this one looks a little bit washed out. It's not the same.
And are you able just to interchange them?
Not on the
without
fly,
too much
no.
hassle?
Yeah, without a doubt, it's very hassle-free, but you need to do it when X-Plane is not running preferably. And at one point in time, I had the feeling it wants you to clear the cache first. Because remember, now you've got all these tiles from one provider, now you want to put another provider. And I don't know if it's true, but I got that feeling that it's going to be better to just, kill the old stuff that's in the cache folder and start new when you change your provider. Right, so
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
before start
Disconnecting
procedure.
tow. Stand by.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Start number 2 engine. You can do it, Linda. You can do it.
Starting number 2 engine.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time. Have a lekker flight.
No, Krister. I reckon if you take too long, there's probably a timeout that it will lose the IRS. But no, it's not like in the beginning when the circuits and everything wasn't fully simulated. It actually keeps you up and running, as you can see here. So the IRS is still fine.
5 and 2.
I remember those days you are referring to. Man, it was a pain. Lose your electrical. Hello?
You better taxi else I'll block you off.
I want to do what?
You better
Starter
taxi or I'm
cutout.
going to end up blocking you off.
No, I'll drive straight through you. I'm not scared. Start number 1 engine. I don't have my engine started, Uncle John. I'm starting my engines. Start number 1 engine. Why didn't you do it? Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. $25 and 2.
starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete. Ready for before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
No, when my explain is not in focus on my PC, then it opens up all kinds of windows and things when I start to talk because it's not listening to the proper sound library, and then she doesn't know what to do.
Before taxi procedure complete.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Yeah, we got it. Don't you worry. We got it. I'm coming, Uncle John. You better move it.
Taxi lights on.
Stop getting bullshit. Behave yourself. Just relax.
Good evening, Alex. Please just don't forget anything. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Reinhard's busy setting up a braai outside. He's gonna make us some food tonight, so I'm off the hook. Nah, it's okay, Sam. Don't want to scare him off flying here with me.
Are you having a pop out now?
What about a pop-up?
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
Nico, if you've got the free version working and then you decide to get the payware, do you have to re-download and reinstall everything from scratch again?
No. But going from the freeware to the payware, I gave up last night. It simply just didn't want to do it at all. It just refused. Once you make payment, everything says to you it's okay. You can't download those maps. I couldn't. It just didn't work. And then when you start your explain, it hangs up when it's loading the scenery, right? So I walked away, shut it down this morning. I start up. Everything's working perfect.
Yeah, but mine worked perfect first time.
Yeah. But you had other issues, so It's like one of these things where you can't really say without the shadow of a doubt it just works this way. You've got to, on the one PC we had to do this, on the other PC we had to do that. You know, and just go with the flow. Enjoy. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
How's it, Rob? Alex, the runway's too short. If I took the intersection for takeoff, I probably wouldn't have made it.
Takeoff procedure complete.
This runway is less than 2 kilometers. It's a bit on the short side compared to normal.
Enjoy your flight. I'm upside down in the water.
How the hell did you do that? I didn't watch your screen.
No idea.
Oh. Oh.
I'm going to try and get it to reload the last flight.
Yeah, do that. Do that. Your auto save. Yeah, do that.
Stabilized.
Approaching 0-8.
I wish I'd watched your stream.
I bet you did.
No, it's open on the one screen, but I'm looking at my screen.
Runway 0.
Didn't pay attention.
On runway 0-8.
Stabilized.
Well, let's hope I make it.
Takeoff thrust set. Knots. Throttle full. V1. Rotate.
Looks like I've got to reboot as well.
There we go. I made it.
Wait, bragging.
No, I'm saying I'm okay. Survived.
Acceleration altitude.
Make sure. All right. Look how nice that looks.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps up and set. Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
Just one thought, Nico,
Yeah, man.
cross-reference to something else. This map enhancer or the other one, because it's downloading tiles on the go, depending on internet speed, I'm wondering if it's interfering with Explain 12 real weather downloads.
I don't know, Mac. I don't know, but this thing has got so many settings and stuff that you can switch on, and you can do prefetching and all kinds of stuff that you can't do with the other one, you know. So you can probably, if it does, you can probably find a setting to circumvent the problem.
Yeah, just because somebody else is talking about problems with Explain 12 weather again.
Yeah, but I only started using this thing like the day before yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So any of my Explain weather issues was way before this.
Yeah, but your internet speeds are...
I've got a high, big one, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've got to go.
Okay, Laurie.
Come back later.
Goed, mooi bly.
Okay. See you.
Lister, I've had quite a few weather problems with Explain, especially this latest beta. Trying to get it to download, and so there's just a whole host of things, which is why I really try to go back to xEnviro just to get some stable, trustworthy weather again. Yeah, zoomed in too much.
I've still had no feedback from Explain's official Discord yet when I raised the question.
Okay.
How long is this flight, Nico? Okay.
Plus minus
So we've got about an hour to go.
approximately. Ooh, there's a aircraft carrier. I clicked the wrong button. Ah. I wanted to do that.
I'll be back in a bit then.
Okay. Mohammed, I don't use either, so I stopped using the default because I had issues, and then I went straight back to xEnviro. I'm running xEnviro now. I promised I would get back to ASXP to have a look, see if Active Sky works or doesn't work or what it looks like. I never have. I've just been too busy. Hello 737. I'm okay. How are you? Okay, Christer. Cheerio. Excellent. Hope you get a bit of rest. And I don't have any stability issues. Just works fine. Well, it works fine for me. This time I'm watching Uncle John.
Well, I'm going through everything first.
Yeah, take your time.
Thousand to level off. I love seeing all these little ridges and valleys and hills and things. The resolution is quite nice.
Flight deck will level off now at our cruising altitude. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. I'd like to quickly ask if you are staying in your seats to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. Onboard computer showing an on-time arrival. No ATC delays either. We're going to stay quiet up here. Have you enjoy the flight and the service. Once again, welcome aboard.
And here comes the clouds again. I just noticed that magenta line coming back. I'm thinking that is the go around at Oliver Tambo that's reaching this far down. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it.
Have you got it as well?
Yeah, there it comes. It's one hell of a long line coming back. Hello, Christopher. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Sasso. How are you?
Good evening. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Just enjoying ourselves on this Sunday late afternoon.
That's good.
You on standby or you off?
I'm off. Just came back home. I was with my parents. So nice day. Nice Sunday.
Good. We're flying in South Africa a little bit, but it's not real time, so because of it being dusk already. So we changed the daytime a bit. Me and Uncle John have been experimenting and playing with explain map enhancement instead of auto.
Oh.
Yeah, so
how is it going?
Yeah, it's okay. It's nice. All the auto you see there, that's map enhancement. It's not auto. So we like the interface. We like the ease of use. You know, it's really
So basically,
really nice.
But it's good quality as well.
Yes. Yeah. You get two flavors in this one. You get the payware and you get the freeware. The freeware one, if you use the Bing Maps, it's basically the same thing. But with this one, you can get payware, better resolution, Google Maps and things. There's even Apple Maps and all kinds of other payware maps in here.
Okay.
Yeah, the clouds is just obscuring the view, but anyway. It's not a very long flight. I've got 245 to go for top of descent, so that far. We're flying from Port Elizabeth at the coast in the Eastern Cape up to Joburg. Hey, Rodrigo, welcome.
So is without auto is another software, I guess, that I
Yes,
need to
yeah.
install.
Yeah. It's called Map Enhancement.
Runs. Do I need to uninstall auto is enough if I
Yes.
don't start it?
No, well, at minimum, what you need to do is just kill the folders in your custom scenery. Just delete those auto folders there, and then you don't start it up. Yeah, because this one will
Okay.
put its own little folders in there, and you obviously start this one then up.
Okay, I will try that now. Let's see if I can blow up my PC.
Sure.
That's usually, yeah. So I'm downloading the exe. Sorry, I just don't want to interrupt this streaming. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Let me just say to Rodrigo there in the background, I'm glad you like this 40, version 40. It's nice. We've had one or two guys mention things, but it's more kind of stuff that the real pilots would notice, like yourself. It's not really flight sim kind of stuff people would worry about. But anyway. Okay, Sasso, if you want to do it now, we can try help you and just go for it.
Yeah, we'll download exe, first of all.
He's got to take that plug out first.
Yeah.
No, wait. He let him download it. Yeah. The other thing is, when FSP, uninstall the one that you used for auto, and then look in. Once you've installed that exe that you downloaded, it will put the WinFSP version in its folder where you installed it. Then you run that one, and you have to restart every time you change that thing. So do it step by step. Uninstall WinFSP before you do anything, then you run the XE, and you go run its WinFSP, then you restart again. See?
Okay. So first of all, I remove auto just to start with.
Yeah, why not? Get rid of it. You're not going to use it again anyway, unless you really have problems with this one.
Auto is only into the X-plane scenery.
Yeah.
We don't seem to have any missing tiles with this either, do we?
No, that's one thing I've noticed. The other one, every now and then I saw missing tiles. This one seems to skip that. Hope we lose the cloud somewhere.
Okay, and auto it's all into custom scenery.
Yeah, it's just
I
those
think we
couple
have
of folders.
nothing in the plugin.
No, nothing.
Just the custom scenery. Wow, still working to delete all those files.
Finally flying in Africa. Hello, Dave. Oh, good morning. We are here and we've got lots of cloud, but we'll make it. Guys, excuse me just for a minute or two. I just need to go downstairs quick. I'll be back now.
You know what I did, guys? John,
Yes, sir.
I downloaded the FS 2020 exe. I just realized.
You
So
like
I downloaded now the explain one. Stupid.
Did you delete the WinFSP and put the new one in?
No, not yet. I'm just installed Auto Ortho. I haven't done anything with the new one. I just want to start explain to make sure it's still fine without Auto Ortho, and then I install this one.
Okay, but you firstly
Yeah,
you must get rid of that WinFSP, the old one, and install the new one before you do anything.
Okay.
Just reboot in between. I'm back, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I just removed all Auto Ortho. I want to start explain to make sure everything is fine without Auto Ortho.
Yep.
And then I install the other one.
Okay. Right, so we are 146. Okay. We're getting closer for top of descent now.
The last version is 3.0.3.
Oh, what's that? The WinFSP?
The X-Plane Map Enhancement Installer.
Yeah, when it runs, it will probably update it because it's supposed to be 3.0.8.0.
Okay.
Yeah, this program won't work with the old WinFSP.
Well, it also it depends on. Remember, in our case, it was old. We don't know which version he's got, you know. So we're trying to just be safe rather than sorry, but we don't know what version he's got or had.
Version of what? X-Plane or
no?
what?
WinFSP. WinFSP.
Okay.
What we do know is this WinFSP does work.
Yeah, exactly. So we cut out all the stuff we don't know, you know, are guessing about, and we just go for the jugular and go straight for something we know that works.
Okay. Plane is good. Without Auto Ortho, so fine. Quick. I'm just gonna share the screen here, Nico, just in case.
All right.
So, I got this one.
Wait, I need to get there. Yeah, it looks right.
That's file I just downloaded.
Yeah.
Can I put it directly into the...
Yeah, I've got mine there. Uncle John put these the way we installed AO, but you can put it there. What you need to do now...
Can I put it here in the E folder, which is where I have Explain?
Yeah, just as long as it's not in Explain. Don't put it in.
I'll just create an extra folder here.
Yeah.
So I will just do like
then
this.
Inside that folder, you need to make a folder called data and another folder called cache. because you're going to need that
Okay,
later.
I first let him run. Double 2. Double. Okay, I will not run for now. So you said to me, there you go.
Yeah, that's it. So you just leave it there.
New?
No, not there. Not in that folder. Next to it, somewhere. See, what we did
sorry.
was we made an overhead folder and we called it Map Enhancement. Then we put the program inside of it. So yeah, somewhere here. Just right click where you are. Just say new.
I know what you mean. And maybe it's better
Yeah.
if I do the same as well.
It's up to you. You've already installed the program, so it's entirely up to you. You don't uninstall it again. Just make the 2 new folders.
New?
Content and cache.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay, so you need to obviously now have the correct WinFSP installed. So you have to uninstall the old one, reboot, then come back, install this one, then reboot, then we launch the program. So I'm not sure where in that sequence you are at this point.
I'm just at the beginning. I just installed what you see.
All right, so
Nothing else.
go to your programs, apps, whatever, and just uninstall the WinFSP.
What do you mean with this WinFSP?
Oh, you
This
don't
one?
have it. Yeah, there you go. That one. Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah, we don't. I don't know how close that one would be to working, so the easiest way is get rid of that and just put the one they give you.
Okay.
Dave, hello Sean. Dave, we've been playing with Map Enhancement. So I'm using Map Enhancement now, and this is what we're trying to help Sasso to start with, right? And you get 2 flavors in this Map Enhancement, the free one, which is similar to AO, and then you get the payware one where you get slightly higher resolution images. So maybe try Map Enhancement a little bit, because it seems to work very nicely, eh? It really seems to work very nicely. And I better start prepping for the landing now.
It's this one. The one I find
Yes. Yeah, in the
in
folder,
that
yes.
folder. Yeah, it was the same version actually.
Is
This
it?
was the one installed. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, you see, we didn't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
We should have told you to just go and check it, but anyway.
No problem. Done.
Okay, we'll do later, yeah. Dave, 1091.
So I need to run the program before starting plane. Standard.
Yeah, it works the same principle as auto. You have to start it before you run explain, and you have to.
Organizer.
Yeah. No, it won't show you yet. It's going to remove the AO stuff. I'll show you how it works later. Once you run the program and you start using it, I'll show you. Then you can use xOrganizer to see what it's done.
Okay. Okay. Manual. Fine.
106. Right, okay, so I don't know what it's saying there. It's too small for me to read. Okay, what you need to do is on the left, you need to go find your settings. Just set that to Bing new. Just go for Bing and it says latest, Bing latest version. You were on it just now. There. Just leave it there. Don't start. Okay, now go set the settings up. You need to find, I don't know, click through them, their settings. Right? So you need to go and point the folders, your game path there, put explain 12 in there. And the next
Done.
two, okay, the next two is going to be the base package post. It's the base folder you made. Remember, you made a folder called base and cache. I don't know if you made a base folder, but you need to
No, you
have
told me it was content.
content. Okay, just rename it into base. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. No worries. Okay, so that's the
Okay.
base.
Yeah, and then the cache should be the next one.
Here, cache path.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's it. Okay. Now what you need to go is
Yeah.
to the on the menu on the left, next one. Update that one. Just check for updates. Okay, there should be an update.
There are new version updates.
Yes,
Release now. Okay, download and update.
yes.
Downloaded, restart and apply the update.
There you go.
Yeah.
Potato
doing that.
chip. Hello, Skymatix. I have a problem with installing author. A message opens up saying can't convert textures, dude. No, I don't. This is one of the things why we've moved away to map enhancement, Mr. Potato, and this is what we're doing for Sasso in the background now. It's just easier to understand this new program. We got rid of AO completely now. 1026.
Okay, seems all good. I'm on the
Okay.
latest version.
Right, the next one down. Next one down. Next one. There. Now you need to download all the base. You don't have to take overlays if you have this Simheaven X-World. If you don't have it, take the overlays as well. Okay, that's it. Now
I
you
had
just
Simheaven, I don't remember, so...
all
I'll
right.
just
Okay,
download
so
it.
now you just need to sit and wait. There's 63 operations it needs to go through.
That's fine, I will help you with the landing then, so we can
All right.
shut down an engine or do some funny stuff. Tell
Oh
me.
well. No, wait.
You know, I'm fresh from my 6-month simulator, so
Okay.
I'm fresh on engine failure, problems, circles to land. Funny.
All right. No, I trust you. I trust you with my life. I just don't know if I've got the energy for it right now, eh?
No worries.
8,000. There we go. Okay. Now,
How is the weather?
it looks okay to me, I'll tell you now. Cav okay, 16 degrees, 1027, 5 knot wind.
That's
Insignificant.
power. Power at 03 right.
Yeah,
Okay, let me have a look at the chart.
16. And how much did I say now? See, now I lost concentration. 600 down, 60.9.
Do we have any terrain next to this airport?
Not really,
Seems like
no.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
And weather, you are up real weather, I guess. Do you want to show the visual approach?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I will just show you. It's very easy. It's something different.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just set up everything.
Yeah.
Just in case you make a mistake and I need to take over, you see.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't you worry. People.
Okay.
You tell him,
Right, let me just see here quickly.
Ready for
We
descent
need to
procedure.
be at ABC 5710.
You're planning 03 right as a landing.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do that.
What did I say? 5710. Alright.
Now don't worry about the minima. We're gonna do another minima. We're gonna do a
Okay.
visual approach, Captain.
You said so, but I said I'll set it up anyway. Okay, I'm in your hands now. I'm done.
Yeah, no worries. So airport runway elevation is a 5510. So for a visual approach, you add 500 on top of it.
Okay.
So the new minima is going to be 6010. Then we go into the FMC, and we're gonna build our own approach as if there is nothing on the charts.
Okay.
So we go into depth arrival. We select the arrival airport.
Yeah.
Now you scroll until you find a 03 right without any type of approach. Scroll, there it is. Select. Now we are gonna create a point 5 nautical miles. So just press 5 next to nautical miles. 3 FPA, so 3 degrees glide. Now you go into the legs page, don't execute, legs page. Now at the end, last page, you should have the RX and the runway waypoint. That's good enough. So what? Just put the RX after the vectors. Yeah. And then the next page, there is the runway waypoint, just clear the discontinuity. Just there, up, good.
Oh,
No, it's because he's moved, so yeah, just select it. Boom, execute. Now I need the plan mode to see this waypoint. TOGA Alpha Golf Victor 045, where is it? Just have to build our own approach here.
Okay, what will happen is there it is there. So let me just get there.
NVidia.
There it is. So we need to zoom in. There.
Okay, so just clear the vectors basically. Just put the RX after Alpha Golf Victor. Okay, that's better. Now we need delete the altitude at the RX waypoint. See his hard altitude 7,200. Just delete that. And let's see what it does calculate for us. Okay, 7200.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can write down 180B / exactly the altitude that is written there. So 7200.
Wait. Do you want me to do it in here?
No, in the RX waypoint.
Yeah.
So type in 180B.
Yeah.
/ 7200.
Okay, I understand now what you want to do here.
That's it. Boom. Execute. Then in the fix page, I need the runway. So runway 03 right. Just type it in.
Approach top of descent.
Yeah, we know, Linda. Don't worry. And just make it a /10 nautical miles and /4. Hold on. Good. Then, for the landing speed, do you have anything? You ready?
Yeah.
Flap 30 to break 3. Frequency, we don't need the ILS anymore. So you can have active the local VOR, which is Johannesburg 115.2, and leave the ILS on standby. That will do. And then if we really are struggled, then we're gonna flip over to the ILS, and the job is done.
But I know with you here we won't struggle.
034, so we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Frequency done, minima done, courses done, fix done, fuel and speed completed, so we're ready.
Yes.
That's it. Now just fly the descent as normal, and then we just do the last bit.
Mm-hmm.
So here is just downloading stuff, basically.
I didn't put the ISO dev in, Dave. There's your link, by the way, Dave and Potato Chip. That's the link to the map enhancement if you guys want to give it a try as well. and anybody else for that matter. That's where you get it. That's where it starts, and then you must just read every step of the way and follow the instructions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just mention the extra 14 days getting the code.
Oh, okay. Yes. If you want to buy into the payware side of this thing, you can ask me or Uncle John if you want to, or one of your buddies, for the affiliate code or promotional code or whatever, something, and then both parties get an additional 14 days if you do spend the money. So just bear it in mind.
It's $40 for the year.
Yeah, $40 per year if you want to subscribe, and then you can get some extra days. Hello, Marius. Okay. Right, so I'm ready. I'm ready as Freddy. Let's see what's happening here. Right, there we go.
Why do you have that radial on the navigation display?
It's because
like
I
it?
pressed the pause. No, it just fills the gap, you know, when I'm sitting here all by myself.
Just get the terrain on, maybe. I mean, I know you are visual, but...
We can do that.
Nice. So the way we're gonna do it, basically we're gonna get established on final 5 nautical miles, and we're gonna use VNav to lower us down following the legs page. So our new platform, compared with whatever it says on the ILS, our new platform is what we made hard on the RX waypoint, in other words, 7,200. And then 2 miles from that RX waypoint, we're gonna lower down to our minima. The minima we said is 6010. Of course, we cannot set that on the MCP, so we're gonna round it up to the nearest 100. So our minimum on the MCP is gonna be 6,100 later on.
Okay.
And LNAV and VNav will do the job. I know you love VN systems, so you even have the approach button available, but we're just gonna remain old school.
Yeah, we'll just fly it by hand. Yeah.
With LNAV and VNav. And then you're gonna have the flight director available to you until the runway, basically, because the runway point is in the legs page. So there is no need to recycle the flight director. The flight director is good until land.
Okay, no problem.
It's basically a normal everything.
Good. Yeah, and with you, it's going to be easy, I know. Let me just answer Migma on the stream here. Migma, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's too new for me to really point it out. Okay. I ran it for 1 day on the free version on the Bing Maps, and it looked exactly like it did with Auto. And then Uncle John nudged me into the payware side of things, and this is my second flight with the payware. And with the flippin' clouds, it's gone now. I mean, it looks nice. It looks stunning. It really looks stunning. This is now on the payware Google Maps, you know, Google server.
Would be nice to do a VFR flight with a slow-moving aircraft and just have a look.
Yeah. Hello, Cole. Welcome. Nice to see you again.
So happy this bloody internet now works.
Yeah. Look, if you pay for a month, you don't have to renew. If you want to have a look, that's a good idea. Yeah. The other day I went to Mafikeng to work, and I actually said while I was driving, because it's like a 4-hour drive in the car from my house, I actually want to take a 172 here in the sim and just fly the route to the airport, you know, just to see what it's like. Now that you mention it, I was thinking about something like that.
Yeah, when you have good scenery, especially with Google Maps, then technically you should be able to locate the important points.
Yeah.
The visual reporting points, say.
Yes. Those look like chicken farms down there. Yeah, I haven't done GA in a while, eh?
Do you have other traffic, or are you number one there?
I'm number one, Sasa. Uncle John is behind me.
Wanna take a shortcut?
We can.
Okay, so left heading 350. Five, boom, and just hit level change and make the speed 270 knots. There it is. In terms of waypoint, just just go down in the legs page, take the RX waypoint on top, execute. Now I need RX again. Let's say the course is at 034, so plus 90, 134. Let's call it 124. Let's make it one. Just type 145 slash 5. Put it over the RX. Not in database. Okay, we do the other way. Clear. Clear that one. Okay, now clear the scratch pad. Init ref. Init ref button.
Sorry.
Init ref. Index. Position. Page 2. Take the GPS left position. Legs page. Put it on top. Execute. Wait.
Too late.
No, that's fine. Just put the RX back on top. Okay, execute. Now, we need to do it again. So init ref. Index, position, GPS left, legs page, on top, do not execute. Select that waypoint. Now show me the navigation display. Which track are you maintaining?
348.
Let's make it. Okay, so just type 340. And
Yeah.
let's call it. That's 40, let's call it 35, so slash 35. Put it on top again. Execute. Now you have a nice waypoint 03 on top. Just put the RX after that. RX, next page. RX after 03. And the job is done, my friend. Yes. Execute LNAV. Boom. Been a pleasure. That's it.
Thank you so much.
So we built a custom waypoint just to have a better, basically, approach.
Gotcha.
And you can even go VNAV because you are on path. So VNAV will guide you down nicely.
Clever man.
There you go. Boom, boom.
NVIDIA isn't.
Getting old, Dave.
Yeah.
Top descent 10 minutes.
mean, what we will do in reality is just to self-maneuver ourselves, be closer to that RX waypoint. Just zoom in a bit, the navigation display. Yeah, that's basically a kind of long final, you see. That's 340, 350, yeah. Okay, just the type, select the waypoint at 0.
Say again?
Select waypoint at 03.
Yeah.
And type 09
Yeah.
/3.
Yeah.
Over the first waypoint.
Okay.
Okay. And then RX waypoint after that one. That's it. Execute. You might be a bit high, just use a bit of speed brake. Just a little bit of speed brake and the job is done. And also what you will need to do, a waypoint 04, make the speed 200 feet. Because that is at 10 nautical miles. So the most important things on a visual approach is to judge and manage your energy. So the last thing we want is to arrive fast on a visual approach. So 200 knots at 10 miles is good. Nice. And if you have ground contact, you can already descend to 7,200 and set the local QNH. So VNAV will take care of everything.
So that's
Good.
presuming before that 10-mile marker, you've got flat 1 already selected.
Correct.
Is it? Yeah.
Yes, Mac. Yeah, the idea for every type of approach to be on the conservative side is at 10 nautical miles, the 3-2-1 rule. So
Yeah.
at 10 miles being more or less 3,000 feet AGL, 200 knots or less, and flap 1 or more. And that's a
Light
good
left
rule of
100.
thumb.
Landing lights switches on.
So you can reduce the range on the navigation display, Nico. So we have a better look there of the approach. In terms of path, we are coming back nicely on the path. We can see we are still a bit high, so just hold the speed brake until we recap the profile.
No problem.
What I would suggest is a speed intervent and match the up speed a bit early, so we keep the speed under control for the Magic XL do the job with VNAV.
Transition level.
Because we're still a bit
Checklist.
high, so now actually the profile is coming back. Nothing to worry about. No, it seems fun to me. Okay, now the path is coming back nicely, so that's fine. Once you are back on path, Nico, you can stow the speed brake or even arm them already for landing. And on a visual approach, just because we want to get focused back on the visual outside, because we maintain our own separation, I would suggest now, Nico, to start with flap 1 and match the speed on the MCP. That's it. Then, in terms of heading, I would say, because we are visual, we want to have a backup, so already set the runway heading at 034, so in case we lose the Magic computer, we know where we have to go. The distance from the runway is 9 miles, the speed is coming to 190, so I would suggest a flap 5 match the speed, so we keep a nice deceleration. And you can stow completely the speed brake, unless they are armed ready for landing. That's it. We are good on speed. So as you can see there, the distance is 8 point something. We are below 180, so we are looking good. And we have 3.7 from the RX waypoint, which is, remember guys, is our new descent point. So at 2 miles from that, we're gonna lower the MCP altitude to our, it's gonna be 6,100 on the MCP. You can reduce a bit more the range. 10 nautical miles on the navigation display. There it is, so we can clearly see the extended center line, the magenta, and the waypoint coming. So you can set now 6,100 on the MCP. And the VNAV path is there, so VNAV will guide the aircraft down. You can see as well the final approach course and the glide path for the fancy Ian. They are there on the PFD.
Absolutely.
Okay, so as expected, 5 miles, the aircraft is turning nicely into the runway. The path is there, the speed is good. So as soon as we leave, as soon as we have around 4.5 from the runway,
Prepare for landing.
I would suggest we start gear down, flap 15, match speed. Then continue slow down to flap at 30. That's good. Flap 30. And you can set as well the missed approach altitude of 4,000 feet, which is the missed approach.
Missed approach altitude is 8,000.
8,000.
Yeah.
Good.
1,000.
Good. And speed, flap. So you have start switches to continuous, recall, speed brake arm green light, landing gear down to the green, auto brake to set, flaps 30 green light, landing lights, you're clear to land, boss. The minimum is coming. You can leave the flight director on, and now is a normal landing.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Approaching decision height.
You forgot the engine failure.
500. Cleared to land
Ah,
runway
yes.
03 right.
I begged him not to, Mac.
400.
I see John's had the chainsaw out. There's no trees on the runway.
300.
Yeah.
I'll sort it.
Think rate. 200. Think rate. Think rate. Think 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I've been practicing again more often.
Speed brake.
Go
Yeah.
for practicing long landings again.
Yeah.
Auto brake in use.
Nicely done, sir.
Nice.
Mohammed, on that, I want to tell you something. Explain, this new version of Explain automatically and dynamically sets the texture quality depending on how much VRAM is available, eh? So you can start off with the highest settings, it doesn't care. It will adapt them dynamically to be something else on the fly. So the one moment you have high quality, the next moment low quality. It's just, that's how they made this new thing. Right, so spark off here quickly. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Sasso, question.
Yes.
Nico here hasn't crossed the runway departure, has he?
The line.
Has he?
No, I
Hasn't
didn't.
passed the line. Now
Yeah.
then, when you
After
get
landing
clearing
procedure
the
complete.
runway and
Yes.
you go to ground, do you know where you're going? Because in this case, you could go left or right.
So there are rules in this case between the tower controller and the ground controller. They will have some preferred route. So in this case, the tower controller will tell you something.
up and set.
Vacate, next convenience on the left. Continue straight on taxiway, whatever, and
Yeah.
contact ground. In this way,
Okay.
because actually, if you stop before that yellow line, you
Yeah.
are still on the runway.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's something that I was trying to get across in the
Yeah,
past.
he's been bugging me about it. I promise you, Mac. You're right. You're right. You're right. Guys, just
Yeah.
give me a second. I just want to show Mohammed here what I'm saying. All right. Your graphics card doesn't have enough VRAM to meet your texture settings with the current settings, scenery, and aircraft. Your textures will appear as if the slider was set to high. Now you can put some money in my PayPal if I'm wrong. Okay, I've watched it because I only have 8 gig VRAM. This thing changes. It virtually changes the slider without physically changing it. And that word high then becomes, I don't know, standard and then minimum or something or low. It's got different wording. And you will see it dynamically, continuously changes depending on where you are, depending on what you do. So if you've got 6 gig VRAM, my friend, I promise you, if you have your sliders as high as mine, yours will do exactly the same because that's the new way of how X-Plane does it. It dynamically adjusts as you continue. So I don't think they're worried about making the textures looking good anymore. They're worried more about optimizing the resources that is available.
I think X-Plane has become, with the new sceneries and all the rest of it, it's become much more VRAM
hungry,
requiring, dependent, and a lot of the old cards just can't hack it these days.
Yeah.
I was reading something, they were saying 16 gigabytes of VRAM
is recommended.
Becoming the minimum.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, listen, my birthday is very soon. If you guys want to stick me for a RTX 5090 or something, just wink, wink. Tell me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying at the moment the people who've got 4090 cards are the winners.
Yeah, I can see with Uncle John, he's got all these sliders open now.
Because nobody can afford, or very few people can afford and justify a 5090.
Oh, no.
None of the other cards got more than 16 gigabytes of VRAM.
Yeah, no.
I think the 580 Ti might eventually end up with 24 gigabytes of VRAM, but it hasn't been stated that that's the case yet.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you what, guys, even if you give me the money for a 5090, it's going to break my heart to spend that money. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm serious.
They still haven't resolved the problems with it yet.
Anyway, yeah.
Because they've having to replace so many of them.
Uncle John, what are you trying to say?
So I feel exactly the same, Nico. I'm quite happy with the one I've got.
Yeah. It will break my heart if you guys tell me, no, I spent a little car's worth of money on a bloody video card. No, man.
Yeah, we were wise to buy them when we did, John, I think.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with the 4090.
Yeah.
I mean, most people can't even afford one of those.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you can't get them now, apart from second hand.
Buy another 4090.
Sorry?
I would buy another 4090 if this ever packed up.
Yeah, there's no new ones available. None whatsoever.
Yeah, you'll have to buy a second-hand one then. Uncle John, I'm going to park here and let the buses come and fetch the people, eh? So when you come, you'll see me on the one side.
Okay, bud, no props.
I've used these stands a few times in the real world.
If you can give me
That
a
was
stand,
Sasso, and
if you can give me a stand number, it might help.
I'll see if I can. Ooh, well, I'm bloody skew.
was there a marshaller there then?
No, no. It's Delta
Yeah.
46.
Thank you, sir.
I was following the wrong line. Absolutely, Dave. Now we are all aware of that.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure. Thank you, Sasso. That was exciting.
Pleasure. Was a pleasure.
So, guys, I'm about to go for dinner, so I can't stay too long. Uncle John, how far are you out?
Sec.
Are you still coming?
Yeah, but I'm still at 19,000. Go eat. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
All right. What I'll do is listen. What I'll do is I'm gonna go grab my food. I'm gonna let this baby sit and run here and wait for you. The guys who want to wait are welcome to wait, or if they want to go to the loo or grab something to drink and come back and watch you land, they can do that. Then I'll sit here and just mute my mic so you don't hear me chew, and we'll wait for you. Okay.
No, I really don't want to listen to you chewing.
Exactly. I had a customer the other day. She actually gave it a scientific name. She says she will kill me if she ever hears me. And I said, okay, fine. I don't like it either. So there you go. Right. Okay. So, gentlemen, ladies, if there are any, thank you for watching and all your support and love. Thank you, Sasso, Mac, Uncle John, Laurie that was here, and all the other guys whose names I don't know yet and I can't see, and so on. Everybody enjoy the rest of this weekend that remains and have a blessed week. We shall speak with you during the week, I think, I hope. Then we'll talk again. I'm going to let the stream run so we can see Uncle John come in, but I'm going to go grab my food, mute the mic, and then just say bye-bye at the very end again, okay? Have a good one, guys.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So how's life treating you, Sasso?
It's great. Busy, standard,
I was gonna,
especially now with the summer time.
only going to get busier, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Have you got your simulators at your base yet?
Yeah, we got simulator.
The Max I was on about.
Yeah.
You've got those now, eh?
Yeah. I have to go and do stuff as well. I let PC run these map enhancement download.
Yeah.
Just downloading old base. I think it's gonna take a while. It's 18 out of 63. I will have to leave it running. Well, I will catch you soon. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, take care.
Okay. Speak soon.
Enjoy. So take care, buddy.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, I'm back
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
no.
listening, eh? So if you need me, shout.
Yeah, you're not so far out, John. He's about 15 miles out, Nico.
Okay.
Pretty nice flight though, Nico.
Yeah, I agree. That was nice. Big man, no. No. Neither me nor Magnus realized what we did with that T18 one. We thought it was 135. And then the rule said to us, no, that's 134. So I've not got a new download link for it, unfortunately. Where are you hiding, Uncle John? Are you still coming? T3 right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You'll be turning on to final in a second, Nico.
Okay, Mac.
Right, he's on approach now.
I actually look high.
You are.
Yeah.
You need to dive. Are you actually online?
Yes,
On
sir.
Ivea?
You're going to struggle to make this, John. Wow. Whoops. Mind your speed.
I'm broadcasting you, Uncle John, so you just do your best. I don't think you're online, eh? I can't see you online at all.
No, do my best.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good save.
Yeah.
Right, now you just need to stop. Bouncy, bouncy. Step on those brakes, Uncle John. Step on them. No, auto brakes not working. You might make it.
Yeah, he's made it.
Ooh. Welcome, Uncle John. Not for the faint-hearted, I tell you.
Well, let's put it this way. I just heard a load of clapping at the back.
A lot of people are very happy. No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Kill it from here, Nick. Just kill it.
Right. Right, okay, I'm not broadcasting you anymore. We saw you land even though you weren't on the network. That's perfectly fine. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and have a blessed week. We'll talk to you in the week again, okay? Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Bye, Mac, Uncle John.
Thank you, Nico.